Sac Passe YouTube, my name is Edgy, and in today's video I want to talk about the best lens that you could get if you're a content creator. In my opinion, this is just my opinion, the best lens to get is Canon's 50mm lens. I absolutely love this lens. This was really my first real lens that I got. I bought it years ago, I think 7 years ago. I got it on Amazon for $100. Now, this is the main reason why I love this lens, is because of the price. I'm a cheap guy, even though I want my things to be high quality, but I'm not somewhere where I have a bunch of money where I could just fork up thousands of dollars on a lens just because somebody says it's a good lens. So I had to make a lot of research before I even decided to get a lens. I stumbled across this, the 50mm lens. I was so grateful that I got this lens. With this lens, I've did a lot of music videos, many commercials. I did that with the Canon T2i. Believe it or not, the Canon T2i is an old camera. If somebody see with the Canon T2i, they'll probably laugh at you. Now, the thing with this lens is when you're filming and then you put the f-stop at 1.8, you put the f-stop way down, you could create that blurred background. That's why that lens is so good. A lot of people love when videos have a cinematic look to it, right? People love watching a video and then your background is blurred out and then the main subject is in focus. Now, this lens allows you to do that. Regardless of what camera you have, if it's a cheap camera or an expensive camera, just buy this lens and put your f-stop at 1.8, or sometimes you could even put it at 2.0, put it all the way down, and you're gonna create that blurred background. So when you mix that in with color grading, whew, your video is gonna look beautiful. Now, there are some cons to this lens. It's not really cons, it might be cons to you, but the thing is, this lens is a prime lens, meaning that it's a fixed focal length. You cannot zoom in or you cannot zoom out. Whatever the distance is with this lens, it stays like that. So if you want to zoom into your subject, you have to actually move the camera toward the subject. If you want to get a wide angle or medium angle, you have to actually move the camera back. All right, so you really have to be creative when you're filming with this lens, because you have to work hard to get a good frame. Where this lens shines is when you're doing product reviews, or if you're doing a close-up. The closer you get to a subject or the closer you get to a person, the better the quality looks. That's where it excels, because this lens was meant for close-up shots. I only had that lens, so I had to be very creative. And if you get this lens, you have to be very creative when you're filming your videos. If you decide to get this lens and you're moving your camera far, because this lens, you cannot zoom in, just buy a Cavalier mic. And then you're just gonna record your audio separately. And then when you're editing the video, you could sync the audio and the video, and you don't have to worry about the audio not being right. That's just in case you have to move your camera far while you're shooting. If you're just a content creator in general, you're just creating content, I feel like this is the best lens, one of the best lenses to get because of the price. Because the other lenses are that are very good, they're so expensive. So you could save some money and get a high quality footage just by getting the 50mm, aka the nifty 50, aka this thing have so many names. I recommend this lens for anyone that is creating content online or you're doing professional work. Make sure to have this in your arsenal. Now, the only type of people that I don't recommend this lens for are people that are doing vlogging videos, because it's a prime lens and it's a 50mm, meaning it's really close. When you're vlogging, you have to hold the camera in front of you. I would recommend a wider lens, a lens that have more of a bit wider angle, maybe a 10mm or 15mm lens. I wouldn't recommend buying this lens if you're only doing vlogging, but if you're gonna be walking around and running and holding the camera to your face, then I wouldn't recommend using the 50mm lens to do vlogging videos. But other than that, any other type of videos, if you're just talking and you're doing a talking head video, you're just sitting down, or you're doing a product video, or you're doing a review, whatever other situation, you could use this lens. So that's it. Make sure to subscribe and like this video. My name is Edgy, and I'm out. Whoa, hold up, guys, hold up. I forgot to tell you guys something. Now I realized that the most popular camera out right now is the Canon M50, and that's the camera I'm using right now actually to record this video. If you have the Canon M50, make sure to buy an adapter before you buy the 50mm lens. You could get it on Amazon or eBay for about $100 or less. You're gonna connect the adapter to the Canon M50 and then you could connect it to your lens. So that's it. I'll see you guys next time.